Welcome back to our second game of Card Sharks here on Game Show Night on Fun for Freedom. Congratulations to Saria the Sage, who won 12,800 rupees in our last game. And now we have two new contestants who are going to battle it out to see if they can win even more than that. Our first contestant is a longtime veteran of Card Sharks, and we're pleased to have him back. It's been a while, but Icy Ashwatz has returned. How are you doing today, Icy? Hey, Icy, can you hear me?
Apparently he isn't doing.
That's all right. We will edit this out from my YouTube video, but the guys on Twitch, they're going to have to put up with it.
Editing is fun.
Oh, it is. It really is, because I do make edits on my Card Sharks video, because if you notice, there really isn't too many sound effects to this game, so I add some other sound effects from some other Apple game shows to it. In fact, I used two different ones. I used ones from the Apple version of Classic Concentration. Now that's one we can't do because of the car game there, because in that one you have to make all the matches in 35 seconds. That's impossible for Twitch. Impossible.
It's all Diana's fault.
Yep. Let's blame it on Diana. Okay. Let's see. So we were talking about, during the break, we were talking about how the 1988 version of Card Sharks, actually that lasted, if you want to be specific about it, that lasted from 1986 until 1989. Now the card game, I did it again. I can't say the word car properly on Mumble. It always comes out card. Yeah, all right, we'll try that again.
You say card
Cards are all
way
in
too
your
often.
brain, aren't
That's
they?
the problem.
I know. Yeah. Card Sharks, LLZ Cards fan. Yep, that's the thing. Anyways, the 1986 to 1989 version of Card Sharks, the car game did not debut until, I believe, around October of 1986. So they didn't always have the car game in that version either. And that's the one where you picked 7 number cards. One of them had the word car. Now that lasted until July of 1988. In July of 1988, they changed the car game around. Instead of using jokers, what they did was they had a survey of 10 people. Now they'd have like 10 special people in the audience every week for some of the poll questions on the high-low. And to win the car in that version, you had to exactly predict how many out of 10 people said something. Like, let's say the question was, of these 10 people, how many of them have had more than one car in their possession at the same time? And you'd have to guess how many of those 10 people would have that. And if you got it right, you'd win the car. If you were one off, you'd win an extra $500. So I don't like that car game as opposed to the one with the jokers, but that's my opinion. I'm sure everybody else who's a game show fan is entitled to their own opinions. We will stay
I'm trying
calm.
to decide which is harder now.
Well,
I'd say the second one.
Well, yeah, the second one was harder because I guess people were winning too many cars on the other one. Because
They ran out of cars?
No, they didn't run out of. Well, maybe they did run out of cars. Who knows? All I know is that the second car game on the 1986-1989 version of Card Sharks, that one was tougher to win. And I know there aren't too many wins of that one on YouTube. I've seen a few of them. It's hard.
If that was the issue, you think they would just extend the amount of cards instead of 1 in 7? It would be like 1 in 10 or 12.
Yeah, they could have done that. I agree with that. But and then in March of 1989, that's when Card Sharks would get canceled. So then there was another revival in 2001, but I will not talk about that one because that is an embarrassment, a bastardization of Card Sharks if I've ever seen it. If you've ever
Somebody's bitter.
No, the 2001 version, no, it's terrible. The format's totally different. The gameplay is totally different. It's just bad. It's really, really bad. If you ever see it on YouTube,
You see that a lot.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. I can words now.
Are you
Any
sure?
Words.
I can
Any
words
words?
now.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I cannot see your hand, so that's undefinable.
8. I said 8.
3.
By the way, I said 8 because I was doing the
It
Home
is
Alone.
3.
I was doing the Home Alone 2 bit where Harry or Marv gets hit by he gets hit by the brick, and Harry tells him how many fingers am I holding up, and he's seeing like double vision, triple vision, or what he goes 8. All right, that was good. So okay, Icy, good to have you here. So I'm going to start this over again. Here we go.
Hand out the mutes. Let's go.
All right, hand out the mutes, and we're going to start this over yet again. Tell you what, though, that was fun. I may add that on my YouTube video. That was a nice conversation we had regarding Card Sharks and Home Alone 2. So I think I might leave that on there. Anyways, here we go.